It has no windows, no running water, no heat. And legally, no human being is ever supposed to be inside. If they catch you, you're evicted immediately. But for thousands of Americans in 2025, this metal box isn't for storage. It's the only home they can afford. Let's do the math. In 2025, the average rent for a studio apartment in a major U.S. city has hit $2,500. But for the 60% of Americans living paycheck to paycheck, one lost job, one medical emergency, and that apartment is gone. You might ask, why not go to a homeless shelter? Because shelters are often worse than the streets. Theft, violence, drugs, it's a nightmare. That brings us back to the storage unit. For $180 a month, you get 4 walls, a roof, and most importantly, a lock. It's the last dignity before the streets. But living here requires a specific set of skills to stay invisible. Rule number 1 of storage living: you are a ghost. You make no sound, you create no smell, you do not exist. Most facilities lock their main gates at 10 p.m. If you're not inside by then, you're locked out. If you're inside, you're trapped until morning. Electricity is gold. Most units don't have outlets. So, people use the Widowmaker, a light socket adapter. It turns a single light bulb into a power source for your phone and heater. What about showers? You don't. Or, you pay $10 a month for a Planet Fitness membership. It's the unofficial bathroom of America's homeless. And the bathroom at night? 2 words: Gatorade bottles. If you leave your unit to use the facility hallway bathroom, the motion sensors will trip and security will know. But the biggest enemy isn't the guard, it's the temperature. These metal boxes are ovens in the summer and freezers in the winter. Paranoia is the rent you pay here. Storage facilities are upgrading tech to hunt people like John. Imagine absolute silence for 10 hours. If you cough, you're caught. If your phone rings at 2 a.m., you're dead. You learn to recognize footsteps, the heavy boots of the guard versus the sneakers of a late-night customer. You hold your breath until the boots pass. Then comes the morning rush, the gating game. You have to leave before the manager arrives at 9, but after the automatic gate unlocks at 6. The truth? Many managers actually know. They see the urine bottles in the trash, they see the gate logs, but as long as you pay and stay quiet, some look the other way. Until corporate gets involved, or a customer complains, then you realize you have no tenant rights. This is commercial property. No 30-day notice, no court hearing. You have 24 hours to vanish. If you miss the deadline, they cut your lock. Your grandmother's photos, your kids' toys, sold to a stranger for $50. Your entire life auctioned off as abandoned junk. America has 2 billion square feet of self-storage space. That's enough to physically house every homeless person in the country 3 times over. But we use it for old furniture. And the crisis is exploding. Official government data shows homelessness hit a record high of over 650,000. That was a massive 12% jump in a single year. But those numbers are wrong. They only count people in shelters and on sidewalks. They don't count the hidden homeless, the people hiding in cars, or the people hiding here. And now, for people like David. David isn't an addict. He was a software engineer until 6 months ago. He puts on a suit every morning, walks out of Unit 402, and goes to Starbucks to apply for jobs. His kids think he's on a long business trip. His colleagues think he's fine. He is the invisible homeless. The terrifying truth isn't that people live in storage units. It's that you are probably just 2 missed paychecks away from joining them. This is the new American reality. A metal box, a padlock, and silence. If you lost your apartment tomorrow, where would you go? The car or the box? Let me know in the comments.